Hi, welcome to English 101 Online. My name's Maria Barron, and I'm going to be your instructor for this course. Feel free to call me Maria or Professor Barron or my son in stars. That's a Game of Thrones joke for those of you who are following. I'm really excited to teach this online section. We're going to treat this class sort of like it's a Tuesday-Thursday class. I'm teaching the same class live on campus, and so I figured it's best to just try to sync those two classes together, and that way everything kind of stays in some sort of order for me. So we're going to treat this class with the same amount of work and same amount of material as if you were taking this class on campus, but you have the luxury of being at home, hopefully in your pajamas. So basically this is how it's going to work. I will post 1 to 2 videos a week, probably on Tuesdays or Thursdays, that will explain current assignments, give you helpful tips for writing and completing those assignments, and just making sure that you're on the right track for all of your papers. Right now, in this video, I'm just going to briefly discuss the syllabus and what's expected of you. Your syllabus is posted on our eCampus site. There are some things on the schedule that obviously are not applicable to you because you are sitting at home and not on campus. So, just ignore those, and there will be alternatives since you're not going to be on campus. Basically, the point of 101 is to improve your writing, reading, and research skills and prepare you to write, read, and research on the college level. Not only will this course make you a better writer for English classes, but also for all your other classes as well. History, psychology, engineering. You need to write all the time. And once you graduate college, you'll find that you are going to have to constantly write in the real world as well. So our job in this course is to improve all those skills that make you a better communicator. The way the class is designed is as following. 70% of your grade will be your portfolio, 20% of your grade will be your exploratory or informal writing, and 10% of your grade will be participation. Let me talk about each one of those parts. First, the portfolio. This is a portfolio-based class. So what that means is every paper draft you submit is just that, a draft. And we call them the final for now drafts. And what that means is I will get your draft, I will comment on it thoroughly, give you the best advice I can on how to improve it, and give it back to you without a grade. The only grade you'll get is 1 point, meaning that you turned it in. If you didn't turn it in, you get 0 points. Now, some of you might fret that there's no number grade, and it might make you feel panicky, but you'll be able to tell from my comments whether you're on the right path or not. Then what happens is at the end of the semester, you have an opportunity to revise and resubmit all 4 of those papers, and then they will be graded. And it should be easy to revise because I hope to give you very good, helpful comments that will lead you in the right direction in your revisions. And we'll talk further about that with each assignment as they come along. Now, the exploratory writing is basically kind of like your homework grade or your assignment grade. A lot of it, a lot of it will be just short, small assignments. Other things will be technically done in class, but since you're not in class, you'll do them on your own time. I don't tend to give a lot of homework or busy work, so it's very important that you complete these assignments and get them done on time in order to get credit, because 20% of your grade is actually a pretty big amount. So you want to make sure that you have those assignments done and turned in. Now, participation is a little tricky because you are out in cyberland, and the students in my live course obviously can participate in the classroom, and you're going to be unable to do that. I'm going to make other ways available for you to get participation points. There'll be discussion boards on eCampus that you can contribute to, probably at least 2 a week to coincide with the normal live class. And so you'll need to complete those in order to get your 10% participation grade. Okay. Now, I'm just going to briefly explain the 4 main papers, okay? The first paper is the personal narrative. I'll be posting a video about that later this week. In that paper, you're basically going to write about an event that was significant to you. So the first paper, you write about yourself. The second paper is the evaluative assignment, okay? And in that paper, what you're going to do is write about something else and evaluate it. And in this case, it's either going to be a restaurant review or a film review. So first you write about yourself, then you write about something else and evaluate it. The third paper is a textual analysis. And what that means is not only are you writing about something else, but you're going to interpret it for some sort of meaning. In that case, we are going to use Disney movies, Disney animated films, and analyze those for meaning. The final assignment is a research assignment where you're going to pick a topic and we'll brainstorm topics for you. And you're going to research it with outside sources and craft an argument and draft that into a final paper. So the 4 papers build on each other. You write about yourself, you write about something else, you write about something else and analyze it, you write about something else, analyze it, and use outside sources in the last paper. So each paper builds on the next. Okay, so those are the 4 papers. Now, a couple things. You'll see on the syllabus that there are going to be optional conferences. If you are taking this class live, what I do is for every paper, I meet individually with each student and discuss their plans, how their writing is going, and address any problems that they have. Now, we can't do that. Now, if you are on campus and want to meet in person in my office, that's totally fine. But I understand that you guys are taking an online class for the convenience of it being online. So what I've decided to do is set up optional Gmail chats. You all have Gmail through your West Virginia University email address, and we can G-chat informally, and you can ask questions, I can ask about your progress, and we can communicate that way. We could also communicate via Skype if you prefer a video conference, or through FaceTime if you have an iPhone or iPad or iMac. So whatever you're most comfortable with, that's what we can do. And then for each paper, there's also going to be a peer review. And just stay tuned, because what I'll do is assign you a partner, okay? Now, lastly, in these videos, I have 3 cats and 3 dogs, and they may make noise, like someone's barking right now, ironically. You know, just ignore them. It's normal background noise. It's like the kids in your class were talking, but instead they're just animals. Okay. So I know this all sounds a little confusing and maybe overwhelming, but I think once we take a better look at the eCampus site, that it'll all be self-explanatory. Finally, before I go, there is one assignment that is due on Thursday, and this is the Communications Diagnostic assignment. Here's what that is. Basically, universities, each department has to prove that they are instructing efficiently and effectively, okay? So if you're the math department, as you can imagine, you have test scores showing that your students understand math, right? Well, in English, that's really hard, right? Because writing is not a yes or no kind of answer. It's not right or wrong. You either get your math problem wrong or you get it correct. In writing, things are a little different. So what we have to do at the beginning of every semester with English 101 students, dogs, stop it, sorry, is have you create a short piece of writing, okay, that we can use later to see if you have improved your writing throughout the course of the semester, okay? So that's what this first short assignment is. It's only 1 page long. One of my dogs is squeaking something in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. And all you have to do is write 1 page, double-spaced, okay, and talk about a time when you feel you communicated effectively, okay? It should take literally 15 minutes of your time. Don't put a whole lot of effort into it, okay? And there's Jazzy the dog, who was barking. Huh, were you barking? Okay. Don't put a whole lot of effort into it. It's just to kind of get an idea of where your writing skills are right now. Okay? Shouldn't take much longer than 10 or 15 minutes of your time. So just get it done, get it submitted on eCampus, and then we can really start our semester. As always, any questions, any concerns, feel free to email me. I look forward to an interesting semester, and the whole online thing should be good. Okay, thanks. Bye, guys.